Arknights Endfield has absolutely shaken up my views on gacha games, and honestly, I'm really enjoying it. I think Endfield is arguably the best gacha game out right now, and it's not even close. Not even to mention that this game is literally still in beta, yet feels better than most full-released gacha games. Everything from exploration to building characters just feels smooth and just amazing, basically. It's like, I wouldn't say it's a perfect game, obviously, as nothing is, but the story is a bit on the blander side, taking just the stereotypical like gacha MC type way. You know how they like slowly lose their memories and like recovering it, you know, the classic anime plotlines. But honestly, unless you're like a super big fan of the Arknights franchise, as this game is connected to like the other universe shit, it's I wouldn't say it's a big deal. Like if you enjoy gacha games normally, you'll probably enjoy the story. It's not a bad story at all. It's just not exactly the most peak story I've ever played. And like you might be asking, why am I just glazing this game so hard? Is it because I got access to that like early beta? Maybe it is. But honestly, it's just because for the last 3-4 days, I have been non-stop playing this game. Like I've got about 30 hours in this game, 40 hours in this game, which in my opinion just proves how actually goated this game is. It's like, then that's not even mentioning, like if we come to like the crafting and the building features, like bro, I've deadass been crafting and building for hours every day. Like everything from like just in my base, like literally duplicating materials because I'm finding different glitches and different ways to actually exploit, which not exploiting like a cheater way. Please don't kick me out the beta. But it's all just such a fresh experience, just having that excess like things to do, because normally in gacha games you always have the exploration, right? You always have quests, you always have character building, but I feel like Endfield just gives you different things to actually do when it comes to building and crafting. It's not the basics of just gathering materials and then going out to upgrade your characters and pull more. You're actually creating like your own base, creating different things across the map. Like for instance, you can literally get relays from your base, which is like the top left of the map, and link it to anywhere on the map. So you can have automatic mining for materials, automatic like literal material collection for like plants and seeds if you want to make like heal and shit. It's just such a fresh experience and actually just gives you something to do outside of just the niche gacha gameplay, I guess. It's like, but anyway, I don't want to go all in on the features, as obviously it is a beta, so all of this could change. So I'm not just going to sit here for the next like however long and just glaze the entire game. But I'd say one of the things I have noticed while playing is just how easy it is to pull higher level characters. Normally everyone's aware of the normal gacha system, right? 5 stars are the best, 4 stars are okay, and then that's normally it. There's normally just 2 tiers, but in Endfield there's 3. There's 4 stars, who are just the classic purple variant. Then there's 5 stars, which again are just these golden 5-star, but then there's like the 6 stars, and they're actually where the characters are good. But what I've noticed with the characters is just how easy it is to pull the high level characters. Like I've played for, like I said before, around 35-40 hours, and I've pulled almost every character in the game, which with max constellations, which in this game constellations are called potentials. So I basically have max potential on every character, and I'm only missing like the panda guys, because yes, we have a panda, it's literally like Jujutsu Kaisen. And then I think I'm missing 1 6-star as well. But outside of them, I've literally basically completed the characters. Obviously, it's a simple leveling like every game has, but I don't want to go too far in on that, as like I said before, every single game, or at least every single gacha game, has some sort of leveling for characters. And I wouldn't say it's much different than like games like Genshin or Wuwa. It's just in like a different light, basically. So you can still have max potentials, you can still level your characters up to max. I would say stat building, there's a lot more of like a skill gap because you have to use like different armors instead of like artifacts and shit. But I haven't went too far in on building yet, as obviously it is still in beta. It's only been like 4 days. So I've mainly been just doing like exploring and building, like I said before. But again, I could just be like the actual Greek god of luck or something, and that's why I'm pulling so many 6 and 5 stars. But honestly, I don't mind it if they want to do that. It definitely makes the game more free-to-play friendly. It's like, especially compared to like Hoyo games where it's like £50 million just to unlock one character, and even then, that one character isn't even the one you want because you lost 50-50. In this game, there isn't really any 50-50s, I don't think. It's just all the characters are so common that you don't really need them. But again, that could just be in beta, so if that is in beta, just scratch that, and the full game might not even have that benefit. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to make this like short video glazing the game. because I am absolutely loving it. I haven't had this much fun on a gacha game since literally 6 months ago when I first started playing Genshin. It's just risen my enjoyment of this genre by miles. It's like, although the skill gap and learning gap of this game is absolutely huge, like this is by far the hardest gacha game I have ever saw. Well, that's maybe pushing it, but compared to games like Genshin, Wuwa, Star Rail, this is definitely far beyond them in just almost every single aspect, honestly. But I think with this is the first new gacha game going into 2025. 2025, 2026 and beyond is just going to be absolutely goated if every single game is up to this level of standard. And this is just beta, bro. Like, every glaze I've just said right there is from the beta. It's not even a full game. Like, the fact this isn't full release is absolutely shocking to me, as this just feels amazing. But anyway, yeah, but that's all for the glaze. I'll see you guys next time.